James Pallotta is a name that whispers through the corridors of Wall Street and echoes in the stands of European soccer stadiums. He is a man who saw the world not just as a series of events, but as a collection of data points of assets waiting for their true value to be unlocked. He began his journey in the buttoned-down world of law, a place built on rules and precedent. But his mind was always looking for the angle, the inefficiency, the hidden opportunity that others missed. He was not destined to argue cases in a courtroom for his entire life. He was destined to make bets, big ones, based on his own analysis of the world. This is the story of how a man from Boston used a lawyer's discipline and an investor's nerve to build an empire. His career is a map of modern American finance. It traces a path from the structured certainty of legal practice to the high-stakes world of hedge funds. Every great financial mind starts somewhere, and for James Pallotta, that start was in the world of law. After earning his law degree, he entered a profession built on excruciating detail, on the careful construction of arguments, and on understanding the fine print that governs everything. Working as a lawyer is like seeing the hidden architecture of society. Contracts are engines of commerce. Regulations are the boundaries of the playing field. Law taught him to deconstruct complex problems, identify the core issue, anticipate pitfalls. One poorly worded clause can spell disaster. Misreading regulation can sink a billion-dollar deal. He learned to spot weaknesses, find leverage, protect his position. Law was his toolkit to analyze and manage risk. He was not gambling. He made informed decisions within legal and financial structures. Prepared like a landmark case. Meticulous work. Clear strategy, grasp of moving parts. The transition from law to finance is a leap across a chasm. In the early 1990s, James Pallotta made that leap. He joined Tudor Investment Corporation, founded by the legendary Paul Tudor Jones. Not for the faint of heart, a crucible tested by markets daily. Here he transformed a legal mind into a financial weapon. He became head of the U.S. Equities Group, responsible for massive bets on American companies, deep fundamental research, financials, trends, management, methodical, not herd-driven, skills honed razor-sharp, money and psychology. In 2005, he spun out his own group, creating Raptor Capital Management. As vice chairman and head of the U.S. equity portfolio, he was at the controls of a massive economic engine. His performance was remarkable. He identified macro trends and positioned accordingly. No magic formula, relentless work and immersion. They dissected supply chains, competition, and regulation. Find great companies at a discount or in transformation. It was about understanding the present with clarity. In 2009, he launched Raptor Group, a broader mandate. Private deals, property, other ventures. Not just investor, partner, and builder. From technology and media to consumer and sports, an empire built brick by brick. The big score, the world of professional sports. For many, a team is a trophy. For Pallotta, another asset class. Co-owner of the Boston Celtics, historic brand, loyal fan base, revitalized franchise, NBA champions in 2008. In 2011, he led Americans to acquire AS Roma. European football, tradition, politics, raw emotion. Apply Wall Street principles to Serie A, data, facilities, global brand. Centerpiece, a privately owned stadium to unlock recurring revenue. A massive undertaking through complex bureaucracy. Public battles and clashes with ultras over modernization. Sold in 2020, stadium unrealized. Numbers are not the whole story. Culture is a powerful variable. The Pallotta Playbook, rules for building wealth. Rule 1. Start with an unfair advantage. Leverage your domain expertise. Rule 2. Think like an owner. Understand the business, reports, products, competitors, leadership. Rule 3. Embrace the long game, time in the market, emotional discipline. Rule 4. Look for value where others see problems. His legacy is still being written, a journey from law to finance to global culture. True mastery blends numbers with the human element, history, psychology, behavior. Empire building is a marathon, one calculated brick at a time. Research over rumor, patience over panic, long-term value over short-term gain.